Good morning, students. Once again, we shall continue problem solving based on index numbers. Another example, calculate the price index number by weighted average of price relatives method using arithmetic mean. Previously we had solved unweighted or simple index numbers based on price relatives using arithmetic mean. Here it is being calculated using weighted average of price relatives method. Earlier the formula was summation of P divided by N in case of unweighted or simple. Now it is weighted, that's why sum of WP divided by sum of W. That way, the formula will be going on. You have already got such information in my previous videos. We have already discussed all the formulas and their significance, how they will be used also we have come across. Now the given data you can concentrate. Commodities, wheat, rice, gram, pulses. That way, different commodities are given. Prices are given in 2005 and in 2010. That means 2010 is current year and 2005 is base year. And next, weights are given as 4, 3, 2 and 1. So weights are also already mentioned in the data. What is the formula to be used? Try to recall before it appears on the screen. P01 is equal to sum of WP divided by sum of W. So here sum of WP divided by sum of W to be performed. The given data you can write it in terms of notations first. So commodities first I have taken, and price in 2005 is nothing but price in base year, which is nothing but P0. Price in current year 2010, which can be written as P1. And weights, let it be taken as W. Look at the formula and what all needed may have to be kept calculated. Sum of WP. So W to P multiplication has to happen and then the summation has to be taken. So that W is already there. Now we want this P, which is capital P. And it is based on price relatives. Look at the question, average of price relatives. So this P, capital P, is nothing but price relative. In the beginning of the chapter, we have already come across the definition of price relative and the format or expression for price relative also. Based on that, price relative capital P is nothing but P1 divided by P0 multiplied by 100. So P1 and P0 values are given. Based on that, capital P to be calculated. For example, P1 and P0 for wheat, when I consider, this is 20 divided by 15 multiplied by 100. Whatever it comes, that will be first value of capital P. That way, we will be getting P column also calculated. After that, what we need? WP we need. Look at the cursor. WP we need for substitution. That's why WP also let it be calculated. Sum of W in the denominator. W column is already there. The values of those W, if you take sum, that can be substituted in the denominator. Very simple task, students. Calculate all these in terms of a statistical table and then substitute and get the answer. So solution according to the previous slide, how I have explained here, the things have to be calculated. In the similar fashion, all the values have been already calculated. We want sum of WP, so that is 1465.82, and sum of W also we want 4, 3 plus 2 plus 1. When you perform, it is nothing but 10. So the formula is also known. Price index number weighted average of price relatives method using arithmetic mean is P01 is equal to sum of WP divided by sum of W. Substitute the values. Here sum of WP is there and here sum of W is there. After calculation of this, we will come across 146.58, which is nothing but 46.58% is increase in price level of commodities in current year as compared to base year, based on weighted average of price relatives method using arithmetic mean. This is how the interpretation goes. Next problem. Calculate weighted geometric mean price index number from the following data. Previous question we have solved based on arithmetic mean price relatives, and now the price relatives based on geometric mean, weighted geometric mean price index number will be calculated. So here look at the question first and understand. Items are given A to E. Expenses in percentage, it is given 30, 15, 20, 10 and 25, which is nothing but the weightage. Weightage expense has been given, that's why this will be considered as W. And price in base year, price in current year have been given. You know already price in base year is nothing but P0. Price in current year is nothing but P1. And what will be the formula? Here it is weighted geometric mean price relatives index number. But earlier we had already solved unweighted or simple index number based on price relatives using geometric mean. There the formula was anti-logarithm of, that means P01 is equal to anti-logarithm of sum of log P divided by N, that was calculated earlier for unweighted or simple index number. Here it is weighted. This formula also we had already discussed when we were discussing all the formulae. Try to recall before it got appeared on the screen. P01 is equal to anti-log of sum of W log P divided by sum of W. P01 is nothing but anti-log of sum of W log P. I have already cautioned you, it is not log WP. W log P, that means P values have to be calculated, logarithm of those have to be considered, and then multiply with W. That's what sum of W log P divided by sum of W. So this formula you are already familiar with. Now look at the formula and keep the essential aspects, essential things calculated in terms of a statistical table. After that, substitution and answering after performing some basic mathematical calculations. Very simple, students. So based on this formula, what all required, you can see items, it is given already. So A, B, C, D and E. We will be writing A, B, C, D and E here in this column. And W is already given, correct? So W is known part. And base year price P0, current year price P1, that is also given. So after that, here W log P we want. So in order to calculate log P, first we need capital P. That we know already, capital P is nothing but P1 by P0 multiplied by 100. So P1 and P0 values are available with us. So using that, capital P can be calculated. After that, what will have to be done? After calculation of capital P, log P to be calculated. So next column is log P. Next column is log P calculation. And after that, we want W multiplied by log P. So that's why W multiplied by log P will be the next column. And in terms of denominator, sum of W needed to be substituted. W column is already there. By adding all the values of W, we will be getting sum of W. So very simple task. So here, as I've mentioned in the previous slide, all the calculations have been performed. So W was given, items were given, P0, P1 was given. From this P, we have to calculate P1 by P0 multiplied by 100. That means 90 divided by 100 multiplied by 100, which is 90. 20 divided by 20 multiplied by 100. So again, it is 100. That way, for all the remaining columns, rows, the capital P value has to be calculated. And after that, based on the formula, we wanted logarithm of P. So all these values, logs have to be calculated, and those are written over here. You're already familiar with calculation of logarithm of any values given. And after that, W log P was required. We have seen already in the previous slide. See, W log P was required. So that W log P values are here, and the weight W is also here. For example, 30 multiplied by 1.954 is nothing but 58.626. In the similar way, 15 multiplied by this 2, 30. Likewise, all these values may have to be calculated, and that sum we want, so that W log P's are already calculated. Sum of W log P, when you sum over this column, you are going to get 199.494. Then weighted geometric mean index number is this much. Formula we know already. Then substitute antilog as it is. Sum of W log P is nothing but 199.494. Sum of W is nothing but all these values sum, which is nothing but 100. So antilog of 1.9949 we are remaining with. You know already to calculate antilogarithm values also. So based on that knowledge, when you calculate antilog of 1.9949, you are going to get 98.83 as the price index number calculated. In order to calculate logarithm and antilogarithm, how you have done previous year, first PUC syllabus, we had already covered logarithm and antilogarithm calculations. Try to recall and execute properly using statistical tables. Even if needed, you can make use scientific calculators. Ours is the only one subject which allows, even at board level of examinations, usage of calculator and even scientific calculator. So use scientific calculator either or the tabular columns, statistical tables, in order to calculate logarithm and anti-logarithms. So once after getting 98.83 as the answer, interpretation may also have to be given a thought process. So how much is less for 100 or 98.83? If you consider it to be 99 approximately, then 1% decreased in the price level of the commodities in current year as compared to base year. That's what the conclusion it would be. Always better if you write conclusions for 5 marks and 10 marks questions. Sometimes only for that interpretation or the conclusion the marks may be carrying in scheme of valuation, if it is not written, the one cannot score the full Monty for the given question. Next question. Calculate price index number from the following data. Here also it is not given, students, which index number to be calculated. Be very, very careful. Items are given, number of units sold it is given. Whether it is given here number of units sold in current year, base year, anything of that kind? No. Then it is nothing but like, number of units sold, quantity. That's why it is to be considered as Q. And then price in rupees as the base year and the current year it has been given. Price in base year we know already P0. Price in current year it is nothing but P1. Which index number is suitable here? Try to think over, students. This number of units sold which is given is nothing but quantity, I said you. Whether it has been given for a base year or a current year? No, it is fixed one. That means it can be written as Q. Base year price and current year price, we can write them to be P0 and P1. So once when P0 and P1 values are given with number of units sold as the weights, which is fixed one, like fixed weighted index number, which is nothing but Kelly's index number, may have to be calculated. Kelly's price index number is a suitable index number for this. So that is P01K. Formula is sum of P1 by P0 as usual. Then Q and Q is applied as the weight multiplied by 100. So items have been considered. Look at the cursor. Number of units sold, it is nothing but Q. Price in base year, that is P0. Price in current year, that is P1. And based on this P1Q we want. So P1Q is being calculated. And P0Q is needed to be substituted in denominator. That's why P0Q also has been given for the calculation. So with the help of given values or a given data, let us calculate all these required columns in order to frame a statistical table, and further it will be very much simple using the calculations. Whatever a proper sum of P1Q and sum of P0Q comes out, those are to be substituted and taken a ratio of those multiplied by 100 will give you the final answer of P01K. So here are the calculations shown in terms of a statistical table. Q was given, P0 was given, P1 was given. Only we needed, based on the formula, P1Q and P0Q. How to calculate you know already. P1Q is nothing but 30 multiplied by 22 is equal to 630. That way this column P1 and this column Q has to be calculated. And similarly P0Q, when you should calculate this P0 and then Q, 22 multiplied by 25, 550, 40 multiplied by 60, 2400. In the similar way calculate remaining also. And after that we need total, that means sum of P1Q we want and then sum of P0Q we want. So those sums also we have got already. So Kelly's price index number is, the formula is known fact to us. Substitute sum of P1Q here. What is that sum of P1Q? 11,560. So that is given in numerator. And sum of P0Q, that is nothing but 9,600. Substitute accordingly in the denominator, multiplied by 100. So when you perform arithmetic calculation as 11560 divided by 9600 multiplied by 100 using calculator or a scientific calculator, you will come across the final answer to be P01K is equal to 120.417, which is nothing but 20.417% increase in the current year as compared to base year using Kelly's index number. Thank you so much, students. Take care. Keep practicing.